called Lord Yahweh by Hashem, Yahweh Shah, Shalom to the elect. You know, basically, what I'm about to get into right now is spiritual warfare. You see what I'm saying? Because what? It's a fight for your soul. See, you got to know how to work your mind while you're in captivity by following what? The Lord's word. I'm going to start with Proverbs chapter 21, verse 30. This Proverbs 21 and 30. There is no wisdom, no understanding, no counsel against the Lord. Right? There's nothing against the Lord because what? Psalms 24, the earth is the Lord's and the fullness thereof. This word is pure. You see what I'm saying? Let me jump to Psalms chapter 12 real quick. This word is pure. So it's going to what? Lead you nowhere but to purity and everlasting life. You see what I'm saying? When you jump to John 10 and 10, they say what? The thief cometh not before to steal, kill, and destroy. Right, because what? The holy covenant wasn't given to him. You see what I'm saying? So what? The thief cometh not but to steal, kill, and destroy. I come that they may have life and have it more abundantly. What? How they gonna have life? Through this pure word. But let me jump to Psalms chapter 12 real quick. So what? You gotta put on your whole armor, which says in Ephesians 6, chapter 10, put on your whole armor. You see what I'm saying? Therefore, you're able to stand against the wiles of the devil. You see what I'm saying? Because even I took a fall recently because what? I ain't had my whole armor on. I had half of my armor on. So that other little fiery dots that the wicked threw on this side, you see them on the left-hand side that they threw, they might try to throw you some on the right-hand side next time. You see what I'm saying? Therefore, what? You got to have that whole armor on that ye may be able to stand against. And that's the whole, coming the volume of the whole book. That ye may be able to stand against the wiles of the devil. You see what I'm saying? Because the devil work both sides. The devil what? It say even Satan, they got Satan's apostles, false prophets, beware of false prophets. You see what I'm saying? The Lord give you the whole breakdown. That's why you should never be in a rush to just come out and teach. You see what I'm saying? Because what? You got to make sure you grounded in the faith. How could you cast the beam on somebody else's eye if the beam ain't cast? Now, I can see if you rebuke or correct the brother, but for you to come out and teach to a multitude, how can you do that if the beam not already cast out your eye? You see what I'm saying? That means you got to go through your temptations and things like that. You see what I'm saying? And learn how to be patient and grounded in the faith. You see what I'm saying? Let's see if you really with the Lord. When you turn back to the Lord, let's see if you really ready to combat all the things of the devil. You see what I'm saying? And can you defeat them? Because the Lord always did for his servants. You see what I'm saying? But you got to have faith to believe that to get through that. You see what I'm saying? Let me jump to Psalms chapter 12. This Psalms 12 and 6. The words of the Lord are pure. Pure words. As silver tried in the furnace, purified 7 times. Right? Purified 7 times. You see what I'm saying? That means multiple times. That means it's so pure and clean. It can be very effective in your life if you take heed to it. You see what I'm saying? And what? Our people, we have a what? Advantage by being given. Let me jump to Psalms chapter 147 and 19. By being given this word. This Psalms 147 and 19. Be sure of his word unto Jacob. Right, who is Jacob? That's the forefather of you so-called blacks, Latinos, Native Americans. That's why it's always a question as to who you come from. Why you being oppressed so much? You see what I'm saying? Because what? We sinned against the Lord. Let me get one more. Let me get a commercial scripture real quick. In between. Let me get Lamentations real quick. Because people always ask that question, like, why I, if the Lord this, then why this? You see what I'm saying? You have to suffer punishment. How you going to learn if you don't have consequences and repercussions behind the things that you do? You see what I'm saying? You got to learn some way. And really, sin is the sting of death. You see what I'm saying? Hopefully, you will take heed to an uncle or take heed to somebody getting put to death in your family and make the changes according to your life. You see what I'm saying? Because what? Wisdom is nothing without experiences. So once you go through multiple things over and over again, if you're not hard-headed and stiff-necked, what? You'll receive the Lord's word and change your life around, walking the ways thereof. Let me jump to Lamentations. So this the whole counsel of the Lord. Is really coming back to your heritage and manifesting the wisdom of the Lord, which he gave to us to be able to what? Overpower. I'm going to hold Deuteronomy chapter 4. Overpower the other nations. This Lamentations chapter 5 and 16. The crown is falling from our head. Woe unto us that we have sinned. Right now it's destruction for our people because we have sinned. That's why we come out and teach and tell our people to come back to the Lord. This wisdom we got excels these other nations. You see what I'm saying? That's why we come back and tell them what? Turn back to the Lord. You see what I'm saying? We will excel. The Lord will defend. He's a refuge for us. You see what I'm saying? Let me get that real quick. He's a refuge for the. Don't worry about violence. Trust in the Lord and do good. Fret not thyself because of evildoers. Don't even worry about violence or none of that. Because if you manifesting this wisdom and you delighting yourself in the Lord, that's something that you would never have to worry about. That's why I say, there shall no evil happen to the just, but the wicked shall be filled with mischief. Right? They're gonna be filled with mischief because what? They pushing out with mischief. You see what I'm saying? I got a scripture on that. I know I'm moving a little too fast, but let me get Job 4 and 7, just to edify that. This Job 4 and 7. Remember, I prayed thee, whoever perished being innocent, or where were the righteous cut off? Even as I have seen, they that plow iniquity sow wickedness reap the same. Right? You reap what you sow. When were the righteous cut off though? Because the Lord is the ultimate judge. You see what I'm saying? So if you performing and professing righteousness, that's what's going to come back to you. You see what I'm saying? And what you manifested to others. This thing about teaching and coming back to the Lord, teaching and teaching your people and doing what's right for your people. You see what I'm saying? Showing them the way. You see what I'm saying? Taking the oversight. Let me get that real quick. And, 1 Peter is the 5th chapter. This 1 Peter 5 and 2. Feed the flock of the Most High which is among you, taking the oversight thereof, not by constraint but willingly, not for filthy lucre but of a ready mind. Right. This is your love for the Lord. You ministering to your people for the Lord. This is your love that you show for your people. They say love worketh no ill to his neighbor, but love is what? Fulfilling the law. So this is your love when you come out and you teach your people the way, not by constraint like, oh, I gotta go out and push the word. Nah, you come, I'm about to go push this word. You see what I'm saying? See if I can find some sheep somewhere. See if I can save some souls somewhere. You see what I'm saying? That's how you're supposed to be. Not by constraint, but willingly. Not for filthy lucre, but you already got your lesson plan already out, but you gonna push out. I don't want no money. Unless, I mean, if you want to help a brother out, that's cool. But me coming out and just trying to receive money from you, nah, that's not my occupation. You see what I'm saying? Because money the root of all evil. I'd rather be broke and teach this word and save souls than to come out here and just get money off our people. Because this healing of this word, that's what our people need. You see what I'm saying? But back to the refuge for the oppressed. I'm going to jump to Psalms. So knowing these things, what? Meditating good things with wisdom. We need more wise guys in our people. We need more wise women that know how to stay in their place and do what's right according to the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding of the Lord that you supposed to learn from men of the Lord. You see what I'm saying? That's what our people is. Our people is class, civilized, civilization. Don't let these other people fool you. You see what I'm saying? Let me get a scripture off that real quick. Let me get Proverbs 29 and 2. It say when the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice. But when the wicked bear rule, the people mourn. Right. People gonna rejoice when we're in rulership. Why? Because the earth is the Lord's and the fullness thereof. And the men of the Lord is what? Manifesting the Lord's word. And what? We been tempted and tried and chastised according to this word right now. You see what I'm saying? But if we have faith that there is no wisdom, knowledge, and understanding against the Lord, then what? We end up prevailing at the end of the day. It's going to take a lot of trials and tribulations. It say acceptable men are tried. Right, let me get Daniel chapter 12. Acceptable men are tried in the furnace of adversity. That means you down low. But what? You ain't worried about the pleasures and the carnal things in the world. You down low, and you what? You being spiritually purified according to wisdom, knowledge, and understanding of the Lord. Let me jump to Daniel chapter 12 real quick. Then I'm gonna finish on the next clip. Daniel 12 and 10. So you teach what? You teach the gospel. You teach the kingdom of heaven. What say? Seek ye first the kingdom of the Most High, and all these things shall be added unto you. You see what I'm saying? So you seek the Most High and His righteousness. I'm gonna speak on my own self. Woman, that'll be added unto me. I'm not supposed to be out here seeking nothing. None of these pleasures. Even nothing to eat. If it's that serious, the Lord will have that come to you. Even clothing. If it's that serious, the Lord will have that come to you. And you be like, the Lord done that to me before. You see what I'm saying? I'd be like, damn, I got my hair done, clothes and all that. I ain't even asked for it. You see what I'm saying? I ain't even go seeking for it. Wearing the same outfits. The same outfit. So, when you please the Lord start to do things for you. But He got to make sure first you know how to count your blessings. And not expect anything from the Lord. And really thank the Lord He gave you the understanding of His word. To bring you out of the snares that our people fall in, that these devils have out for them. You see what I'm saying? And giving you the understanding of the truth. To come out here and giving you the strength to come out here boldly and talk these words.